Gourmet Thursday. Oh, Jamie, I need to move you.
Help!
You're in the way.
Help! I'm being moved.
Nope, that's moving the entire Talk Sprite thing. I want to just move Jamie's.
You have to pick up Jamie's.
There we go. Now Jamie's is here. Okay. Yay! Lock.
Yay!
Lock. Alright. I'm going to... Are you sure you want to at 700 plus people?
Always.
Yes, I do.
That's basically why I exist.
They want to be entertained.
I was built to do this.
Yay! My fuck meal! Yay, 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 yay!
That's right.
That is correct. What is a combo?
I don't know.
Combo started. You have 30 seconds left to join.
I have no idea what it is, but apparently I just spent money doing it, so part of your first Twitch payout will be from James7T.
Oh, fuck yes, sir! Getting those good Jamie dollars.
You can't make fun of them just because they're small. It's not cool.
Now, what's the value of a James $7? What's the exchange rate to normal dollars?
It's 7 times smaller than your average dollar.
Oh. How do I... Okay, for some reason, the Discord overlay is, like, on chat on my left monitor.
What do you mean?
Like, okay, our talks, like, the bubbles for Discord
Yeah.
that light up when we talk are, like, on my left monitor over OBS, over where chat is.
Huh.
I don't know why that's happening.
Is your Discord somehow like connecting to your OBS thinking that it's a game that you're playing and it's trying to be an overlay for it?
I think so.
Huh.
It's trying to be an overlay for my left monitor. And it's right... I can't click and drag Discord, no. It's also directly over my fucking chat, so I can't read what chat is saying very well.
Huh. Can you move chat?
Yes, I can move chat. What's the command for the Discord overlay?
Ooh, sorry, what?
Is there a command for the Discord overlay? Hello, everyone.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know, whatever. Okay, this will be fine for now. Everything beautiful on planet Earth.
You're having what we call in the business a Jamie technical issue, where it's something nobody's ever heard of before.
Literally. Oh, I see. Something new is happening. And the universe invented a new form of pain for you.
You should feel lucky. This hasn't happened before.
Dude, this is a first kind of pain only for you. Hi, Bun.
Oh, fuck. Val might actually have an answer, and if they don't, then we can get really mad at them and blame everything in the world on them.
Okay. Well, Val, for some reason, the Twitch overlay is like... For some reason, the Twitch overlay is on my OBS covering up chat.
Twitch overlay or Discord overlay?
The Discord overlay is on my OBS, and it's covering up chat. And for some reason, streamer mode didn't turn on again.
That's twice in a row for you. Does OBS have a Discord overlay? This happened to a friend recently. That's something you can turn off in Discord, says Val.
I see. Overlay. Game overlay. Off.
Did that fix it?
Let me see. It did! For some reason, it was like, okay, do you want a Discord overlay for OBS? It's like, why would I want that?
And why wouldn't you?
Okay, Jamie, you're a Dark Souls character, and I just walked up to you and pressed X. What's your dialogue?
Weary traveler, you have to find the fuck coin.
A bird is coming to attack you now.
Pitiful things, but they will carry me away soon.
They yank you up into the sky and carry you away really fast. Very good. Pitiful things. Just standing there with your legs braced as a giant hawk comes to carry you away. Pitiful things. They're coming to fucking get me.
Well, I won't survive this.
I would love to be a like shitty Palpatine in something. That like evil old man is probably one of my favorite character archetypes. Evil old man wizard. Best thing they ever added to Star Wars.
You would be very good at playing like an evil witch with a crooked finger.
And I would have fun with it.
And you'd have fun with it. Hi, chat. How's everyone doing tonight?
Hello, everyone.
Yay, food!
That's right.
Now, these triangles, are these bits or are these something else?
These are what they call bits. Each triangle is 1 cent straight to CT.
Wow.
Ish.
You're making Egyptian tomb desserts? Now, what's happening there? What exactly is an Egyptian tomb dessert?
I'm envisioning like a taco, but it's wrapped in mummy robes
Oh, it's like
instead
a
of
sarcophagus? Yeah, it's a pig in a sarcophagus.
oh, instead of a pig in a blanket. Aw.
That's cute. That should be a thing now. We should figure out what that should be.
We should. When Halloween comes around, we have to each invent a Halloween food.
Just like how there's like a traditional Christmas dinner and a Thanksgiving dinner, we should invent the Halloween dinner.
Oh, you're right. And chat's encouraged to make it with us.
Yeah. It smells like mummy meat in here.
Sanity wanted to do a cooking stream. That would be an excellent excuse to do one. To make the mummy's meal on Halloween.
The mummy's feast. So what do you think the main dish of the Halloween dinner is?
Okay, so Halloween is about... Oh, does it have to be costumed, perhaps?
I
What
think
if it's...
you do need to be costumed while you're making it. Or
Well, yes, obviously.
the food also needs to be costumed. Yes.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, like what if what you're seeing with your eyes is an enchilada, but you cut it open and that's not cake, that's pasta.
It's soup, actually.
It's a delicious soup.
Okay. I think each of the dishes should reflect another famous Halloween monster. So, yeah, there should be a witch's brew stew. There needs to
that's
be
so
a
beautiful.
Dracula side. There needs to be a Frankenstein side.
And I feel like we need an oddball in there too. We need like a creature. We need a jean jacket drink.
A jean jacket drink?
Yeah, it's got to be all classic Halloween monsters, and then obviously jean jacket as well.
Yes, I agree. It's just a ground up horse. It's a big pile of horse slop.
My delicious horse slop.
With
Don't
frosted
tell
tips,
Sanity.
just like Brad Pitt's character From Nope?
That's right.
Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding.
I didn't know it was a trick. I got scared for a second. There needs to be something pumpkin themed.
Oh, you're right. I
Okay.
feel like
The pumpkin should be the disguise of a different thing. So
yeah,
how,
that's exact. I
what
was
if-
gonna say that. Yeah.
What if it's like it's not a big pumpkin because you already have that for the jack-o'-lantern, right? It should be small pumpkins, but when you open them up, guess what? They're full of wine. This is the Dracula dish.
Oh, that's genius. Oh,
So you can suck of them like a Dracula for dinner.
wait, that's really good.
Exactly. People already cook soup and pumpkins. That's true. That's where the original pumpkin pie was made. It was like a thick, sweet stew that you made inside of a pumpkin. It sounds really good, honestly. So we've
What
got
would this?
Dracula's wine gourds. What's up?
What would the skeleton's meal be?
Okay. Let me think. How about mashed potatoes, but when you stick your fork into them, there's bones. There's chicken bones. That's the skeleton's meal. and on top, little raisin gravestones.
That's really cute, but I would like my mashed potatoes boneless. Is the issue?
Well, you can powder the bones. No, it can't be spare ribs, right? Or for the spare ribs, are you freeing the skeleton within so that way it becomes the Halloween meal? It's fine, but then when you finish your spare ribs, there's a skeleton on my plate.
I feel like the problem is like spare ribs don't read as like skeleton ribs. They read as bones from an animal. You need
Right.
skeleton.
You need like a big honkin' like medieval turkey leg thing bone.
Yeah. It's like safe to get your food near bones, right?
Yeah. A
So,
lot of
yeah.
food involves bones.
Right. I'm thinking like, what are some flavors that are not normally associated with being near bone? You gotta mashed potatoes certainly,
Right.
but also mashed potato does usually have meat nearby. You know,
Right. Fruit.
what's like exactly fruit? What if it's like a fruit basket almost?
What?
But with
Yeah.
bone.
Yeah. What if it's like an edible arrangement, but instead of sticks, it's bones?
Yeah.
So you eat a delicious kiwi flower, and then there's a scary bone underneath it. Blah!
Ooh, that would be fun. You get everyone together and then you tell them all, okay, everyone, now that you've enjoyed your meal, one of your meals contained one real human bone. Can you guess can you guess whose meal it was?
I painted the bone green so that you can tell which one it is, and it's a scary color.
You don't expect the bone to be green. This is how Jordan Peele gets you.
Yup. Now, what about Frankenstein? What is the Frankenstein's meal?
I feel like the Frankenstein's meal's gotta be like Frankenstein himself. You gotta take a whole bunch of different ingredients from different meals that normally wouldn't be together, and yes, you do piece them into one delicious plate of some sort.
Sew a bunch of lunch meat together? What about... Yeah, it's like a surf and turf, but the fish and the whatever else, the land meal, are like sewed together with candy floss or something.
Ooh.
And you cook it with one of those crazy like electrical induction fryers to bring it to life like a Frankenstein.
Oh, that's good. I like that a lot. If you can't manage that though, you could instead have Frankenstein's gruel.
Frankenstein's gruel. It's made of the leftover parts of all the other parts of the meal
Yep.
and brought to life in a delicious bowl by an alchemist. I just pictured someone like drinking wine out of a hollowed out pumpkin.
It's a good mental image.
It is.
The ghost's meal is obviously water due to it being clear.
That's true. That's true. The ghost's water. You can put it in the pumpkin once you're done with the Dracula.
That's right. And if you need like a more flavorful ghost, you can have soda, which is based off of The Ring.
Is there soda in the ring?
No, but I associate TVs with Coca-Cola, so it works for me.
Let's all go to McDonald's and order the Ringu meal. What? Jamie,
Pretty sure we've covered most of the monsters. What's up?
are you ready to guess some food?
Oh God, yeah, sure.
I'm streaming it in Discord.
Here. I'm warning you. I don't know where anything is or what anything is, so I'm basically here to lead you astray.
Okay, that's excellent. Jamie, you're gonna harm me, all right?
Got it, Captain.
All right, let's do the daily. My orange.
This is at my house
Why is it at your house?
because it looks like something I would eat.
Do you enjoy bread and sauce?
I do. I really do. This is a fucking Olive Garden ass meal.
It is. This is like you could get this at Olive Garden. Let's see. Pork,
Literally.
veal, milk, eggs, breadcrumbs, salt, pepper, nutmeg, and parsley. Sausages made from finely minced pork and veal, lightly seasoned and sautéed until crisp. Unlike traditional sausages, they don't have a casing. The preparation involves poaching the sausages before browning them in butter. Interesting. Jamie, do you know what poaching is?
Yeah, that's when you hunt and kill an animal, but a sausage is already a dead animal.
Yes, that's true, actually. Poaching is when you boil something, but the king doesn't allow you to.
Huh. Well, that's good. I
It
don't
is.
support that guy anyway.
Yeah, fuck the king. We're going to poach all of his sausages. I
I'm
don't
gonna sneak into
know.
his potato garden.
I'm curious about the sauce here.
Let's think. My guess is because it looks like it is a Olive Garden meal, I'm going to guess Italy.
Good a place to start as any. Hot. All right. So we're pretty
Wow.
close. A very good Jamie job.
If
Okay.
I went to Italy and got an Olive Garden meal, I would be a little bit mad.
I'd be a little upset, yeah. Like it's gotta be better somehow.
It has to.
Let's try the United Kingdom. Volvurst.
Yup.
All right, hi Germany. To wool sausage. Don't make sausages out of that.
Are
Ale.
we yumming or yucking this one?
I don't know. I would yum this.
I would yum this, but I don't. I guess because it's from Germany, yeah. If I would eat this in America, I would eat this in Germany, but I wouldn't eat it in Italy.
That's true. That's true. It does feel like an austere German dish.
Oh,
Oh, the circles. Look like sesame seeds, all-purpose flour, sugar, butter, eggs, baking powder, vanilla extract, orange zest, milk, orange juice, sesame seeds, and anise seeds.
I'm picturing these things unfurling and having two like little beady eyes looking at you.
they're napping, and when you took the flash off, it scared them, and they're gonna wake up, and they're
Oh,
gonna skeletonize you in seconds like a school of piranhas.
oh no.
These could honestly be from anywhere. I'm gonna say Turkey off the bat because this feels like Middle Eastern. Yup.
Oh,
Borders Turkey to the west. Greece. Yup.
if Sanity were here, Sanity would say, "Now, Jame, what borders Turkey, and I wouldn't have a way out.
I'm not gonna torture you like that.
I know, but someone had to, so I had my sanity tulpa do it.
Yay!
Yay!
Yay! I'm glad that you're torturing yourself in your mind with tulpas of your friends, Jamie.
Yay!
Yay! Flower
This
water.
looks really good.
This does look good, yeah. A donut characterized by its simple, airy texture and crisp golden exterior. Mmm. Again,
Oh,
fried
is that
dough.
syrup?
Yeah, it looks like honey or something.
Oh, fuck, that sounds really yummy.
This does sound really good. Yeah, this could be from anywhere. Every culture has, like, fried dough. It's really... Nope. Cold.
Konosferatu says, Squid-like probably Atlantis? Wrong. Atlantis does not exist anymore.
What happened to it, Jamie?
It went up.
It's on the moon now.
Svenge.
Svenge. Did I tell you that I had one of my one of my old roommates at that other apartment, like, sat me down one day and he was like, "I don't know if you know this, but Atlantis is ascended." And I was like, "Yeah, man."
Oh, no.
I was like, and he was like, "Yeah, they don't know this, but they were, like, so enlightened that the whole city, like, it's in, like, a different dimension now. It, like, went up. Like, we live in 3 dimensions, and it's in, like, the 5th dimension now." And I was like, that makes a lot of sense, man.
That dude was on YouTube Shorts for too much. God damn.
No, he learned it from a book. He, like, bought a book somewhere and, like, was...
Oh, no.
I don't even know what the fuck he was reading, but he bought, like, a whole-ass book. Egypt? Borders Egypt.
Flip borders.
Libya! I'd eat that. This looks good as fuck.
I would eat that as well.
Let's play regular, Jamie.
Okay, let's play regular, Jamie.
This is the king's meal.
This is generic bowl of meal.
Yes. Yeah, this is a meal you can make in Vintage Story.
Yeah. I was gonna say, if you scale this down and pixelate it, this is that shit you get in them indie games.
It is. This is like you put 4 ingredients in a clay pot that you just crafted. Dried apples, ham, flour, baking powder, salt, milk, eggs, brown sugar, cinnamon. That's very sweet for a meat and apples dish.
Yeah, it sounds good though.
It does. Like, I'd eat this. It seems very German to me. It's
Really?
not. I associate German food with, like, meat piles.
That's true, but I don't associate German food with sweetness.
That is also true.
Who makes
Alright.
sweet food?
No.
Sweden?
There's a lot of, like, honey stuff in Northern Europe.
It's gotta be in Northern Europe.
But given that, I don't know, this doesn't look like it has honey. It's got cinnamon in it.
It's got sweetness.
It does have sweetness. Just fuck it, Iran.
Oh.
Getting a lot of German today.
Huh.
Wait. Schnitz und Knepp. But no, not Germany.
But not German, yeah.
Where the fuck is
Who
this from?
else- Yeah.
South Africa?
Oh. Fuck, wait, is it just, American?
The
Oh my
Pennsylvania
God.
Dutch got us again.
Oh my god.
The name translates to slices and buttons.
Aww.
That's cute.
By German immigrants. Aw, okay, that makes sense.
You win this one, the Amish. Speaking of, like, RPG meals.
Yeah, hey, hold on. It doesn't look like they finished this one.
Yeah, this is just This is just separate ingredients that you're having together.
Yeah.
Hmm.
They, under construction.
It's not done.
Well, okay, hold on. They didn't finish it. Now, CT, type in the laziest country.
Um. Um.
Remember, your answer has to be funny.
Um. Um. Fuck. Damn it.
Okay, now you have to type in the real answer.
This says UK to me. They don't like cooking.
Yeah. It's warm. It's not gonna be France.
Let me try. I'm getting a lot of Germany.
It's getting warmer.
Carniolan sausage. Okay, southeast of Germany. Hungary? Borders?
Oh.
Austria. Should have fucking. What?
Oh.
Oh!
You're playing Minesweeper.
What is this? Slovenia? Shit, alright.
Another big win.
I guess so, yeah.
Hmm.
You ate this in college? My wet pile.
I don't know about this one. This kind of looks like kibble.
It does. Potatoes, carrots, peas, pickles, boiled eggs, cooked chicken, or ham. I like that it specifies cooked. Green onions, mayonnaise, mustard, and salt. Ah.
I don't like it.
Mayonnaise says to me France, but pickles and boiled eggs says Germany. So I'm going to guess the Netherlands. Nope. All right.
Cold.
Olivier salad.
Huh.
I think we've gotten this before, yeah. I think this is Russian.
Oh my god, I'm not even joking. I was gonna guess that because it looked fucking terrible.
Russian food is either, like, nasty as fuck or very good.
Yeah.
Now, who's this handsome number?
Uh-huh. I believe this is a hamburger.
I don't know. It doesn't quite look like a hamburger. It's got, like, roast beef.
Oh my god, this looks like that stuff that would be served at an Oktoberfest.
It does. Beefsteak.
Oh my god, look at how Oktoberfest that image is.
This is a very Oktoberfest image. This is like an OG sandwich.
Maybe this is from Hamburg.
All right, fuck it. Germany. No, ice cold. Fuck.
Fuck.
Wow, they're kicking my ass this time, Jamie.
You can say R. I misled you.
You did. You also have to be hurt. Ice cold, huh?
Try America then? Maybe we made this one?
Hang on.
Oh?
Brazil.
Oh.
It's South America. Oh, fuck, I'm dying.
Now, does America border Brazil?
No, it doesn't.
We learn something every day.
I think we are in. I think we're in Paraguay. Yeah! Chivito translates to the little goat. Aw, delightful.
Aw.
What is food, really?
I don't know. Huh.
Cool.
I feel like South Korean?
No. Ahi Amarillo.
No.
This is, I think this is ceviche, right? Yeah. It is Mexico.
Really?
Yeah, like ceviche.
Cool.
Using like lime juice to cook fish is it's like a Central American thing. All right, let's try Try Colombia. Tiradito. Interesting. Okay. Peru? Hey,
You
all right.
win. I would yum that.
I would also yum this. You ever had ceviche before, James?
I have not.
If you're ever out in California, we must try some ceviche. It's quite good.
Oh,
It's-
we must.
It's not cooked with heat. It's cooked with chemical energy.
Why are these images grainy?
I don't know. I can't see them. Chicken, beef, potatoes, carrots, onions, cabbage, corn, peas, celery, tomatoes, garlic, salt, pepper, bay leaves. This is just soup. This is like anything
It's just a soup, yeah.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, I don't know, man. This could be literally anywhere. United Kingdom. Cold.
Oh, try Malta. Try Malta. Oh,
Booyah!
badass.
Booyah. Booyah.
Has
He's
its-
so happy.
Has its origins in Wisconsin, particularly among the Belgian American community in the northeastern part of the state. All right, damn. Oh, it comes from the French word for bouillon.
Really?
Ah. You learn something new every day.
Oh, that is a centipede.
Yes, beef tenderloin, onion, olive oil, lemon juice, salt, black pepper, saffron, and sumac, and centipede tenderloin. All right, we got saffron and sumac. We are in Persia, so let's... Yup.
Damn. Got it in one.
Yup. If you see
on
saffron and
that.
sumac, you know that you're in, like, Iran territory. I bet that shit's good as fuck. I'd eat that. Whoa!
Come on.
That's a cracker!
Come on.
No! Okay.
Country is backyard.
No.
Some asshole somewhere in the world made this and uploaded it here just to fuck with everyone.
The 90s pattern plate.
God.
Okay. If you said to me, who is the second culture on Earth to independently invent putting a small pie floating in a bowl of pea soup? That's English.
I don't like the name pie floater. Come on.
Australia! You
Australia, you did a
motherfuckers.
terrible job with this one.
You cannot do this, Australia. This is so
You-
much worse. You are better
You
than
can't
this.
get away with this.
Pie floater. That's awful. Hi, doner
Terrible.
kebab.
Oh.
Oh, I think this is also Australia. Yeah, halal
Okay,
snack
well-
pack. Yeah.
Australia has redeemed itself this
Yeah,
day.
that looked good as fuck. Whoa!
Now, why are they holding it that way in the first image?
I don't know. It looks yummy, though.
It looks like an X-ray of a anthill in that first one.
Yeah, it looks like one of those anthills that you, like, poured mercury into or something.
Yeah. Which, by the way, isn't ethical, so don't do that at home.
If you were
chat.
thinking about that, don't do that, all right? Remember, everything we say on this stream is legally actionable advice, and you should do it, or we will be mad.
We'll get really angry with you if you ever attack ants with mercury.
Okay. Shrimp, chickpea flour, wheat flour, onion, parsley, salt, olive oil, optional paprika. It's some kind of fritter.
It's some kind of critter. Yeah, zoom in on it. Maybe we can read its address.
Yeah. Oh, it's like... Oh, those are whole-ass shrimp. These are way bigger
Oh my
than I
god, they
thought.
are.
Whoa.
How big is this person's fingers?
Yeah. Or are they especially tiny shrimps?
The scale is fucking with me. Is the plate giant or are the shrimps tiny?
Is that a serving platter? Yeah. Yeah, you can't see it, but this basket has like 100 apples in it. It's actually huge.
I think they're dried shrimps.
Oh. Spain? Yeah, I thought so.
Hey, nice.
Tortilla de camarones. Cadiz. Oh, it's Andalusian. All right, I'll try it. That has a much higher yum quotient than I thought it would.
What?
Chessman cookies!
Oh, these are so cute.
Yeah. These are Russian. What?
Oh.
Is that not Cyrillic? Oh no, it's English. It's upside down.
Fuck.
Turgle.
Turgle.
All right. I would eat a turgle. Switzerland? Huh, all right. The name Tirgel itself is believed to stem from the Middle High German word duri, meaning dry, referencing the biscuit's hard and dry consistency. These biscuits were originally made by the guilds in Zurich, often during festive and religious seasons, particularly Christmas. My guild cookies. This is a Jamie meal.
Oh, I like how it has different colors.
What's with the low-res photos this time?
I don't know. I feel like they're being irradiated.
Something scary is happening to this, okay? Rice, potatoes, carrots, beef, hot sauce. Mmm. It is garnished with a colorful array of finely chopped tomatoes, onions, and beets, and often topped with a fried egg.
A fried egg, you say?
A freaked egg.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
chili sauce can accompany this dish. I think we're in South America.
Can?
If you want.
It's allowed?
If you're strong enough, Jamie.
Oh, no.
Borders, Bolivia. Oh my god. Silpancho. The meat is tenderized and flattened with a mallet until it's nearly thin as a sheet.
Are there any countries named after YouTubers?
No. That is until you and I work together to found Markipliertopia.
I have bad news. I'm founding Tom Scatopia, and we will have a great schism.
Yay! Dude, the critical Topia situation is crazy. Bread, cheese, Worcestershire sauce, tomato, onion, salt, pepper, butter, Vegemite. Hi, Australia. Savory toast.
Savory toast.
Oh.
Savory toast.
Savory toast.
Savory toast.
The Markipelago. Thank you, Val. Medium grain rice. Pigeon peas. Sofrito pork.
Pigeon peas?
Yay, that's
Hold
delightful.
on.
I think this is Mexico. Spain? Arroz con gandules. All right. We're somewhere in between Spain and Mexico.
Which could be anything.
Could be a lot of things. That. All right, let's slip down into Colombia. Warm. North of Colombia. Dominican Republic. Okay.
Ooh.
We're in the Caribbean, gang.
I like how that first image there has a gradient.
You're right. We in Puerto Rico? We're in Puerto Rico.
Oh, yay.
Oh, it's an indigenous food. That's cool.
This also looks like they didn't quite finish it, and that is not a human finger in there, but I did think it was.
Is this hot pot? No.
It kind of... It might be hot pot.
It might be hot pot. Beef tripe. It's either hot pot or it's like a regional variation of hot pot that's like
Yeah.
similar but the same dish.
The hot pot I had was like, more meat, less leaf.
I believe the leaf cooks down. That's the idea, right?
I don't know. I just threw stuff in that it looked yummy.
All right, we're somewhere in Southeast Asia.
Oh, yes, Toby-topia.
Motsunabe. Dope.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, popular
I'd yum that.
Japanese hot pot dish. Interesting. Hi, tacos.
Oh, it's tacos.
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 Hello, tacos.
Beef hot dog, seaweed, teriyaki sauce, mayo, bonito flakes, radish, onion, and salsa sauce.
Brother, your leaves are brutalist.
My brutalist hot dog. Y'all never have a hot pot party? Like once or twice. But there's so many variations of hot pot. Like you see it all over the earth. This hot dog variation originated in a port city renowned for its beautiful mountains, seafront, and glass skyscrapers. The fusion that this dog represents is emblematic of the cultural influences on the city.
Paris.
Oh, fuck! Paris! Fuck! Paris! Fuck!
Why don't they have it in here?
It's not working! The fusion that this dog represents is emblematic of the cultural influences of the city. I think we're in Hong Kong. What? How are we ice cold?
It's got seaweed, right?
Yeah.
I haven't a clue.
What the fuck?
Huh?
Oh. This is like fucking Canadian or something. You
Oh my
motherfucker.
I don't know about that one, Canada.
I don't know if you can reclaim that, Canada. It sounds good, though. I'd eat it. Ah, Vancouver. Glass skyscrapers, motherfucker. I should have guessed. Man.
I like how orange this one is. It looks like it's glowing.
This and the beer. That sounds good as fuck. It does say
This-
Mexico on it, though.
This and the beer.
This and the beer. That looks good as fuck.
Oh, this one looks shy.
Do you want the meat hunk, James?
I do kind of want the meat hunk.
Okay. Shaoxing wine, sugar, ginger, scallions. I think we're in China. Yup.
A big win.
A big win for China. Mashed potatoes, butter, whole milk or cream, bacon, onions. It's traditional to serve this dish with stil de rotbeder as a side dish. I think we're in Northern Europe somewhere.
Oh, really?
What
What gave you that idea?
I think it's the funny O. Let's see. I guess Finland.
Warm.
Norway? No, it would say bordering. Just give it to me, girl.
Braindendaker lied.
Sorry, give that to me again.
Braindendaker lied.
Braindendaker
Braindendaker lied.
Kerlide.
Brandon Daker lied.
Brandon Daker lied is a Danish dish. Also known as burning love.
Huh.
I don't know if mashed potatoes with beets is burning love.
I really don't think it is.
I think it cannot get more intense than this. I put beets in my mashed potatoes. What the fuck would you win? That scared me. You can't just drop that on a guy. I almost used my kung fu powers on you. Oh, this looks so fucking good. That looks like Thai curry.
Ooh.
Yup, that's Thai red.
You guessed it in one. I
I-
like how that second image looks like it's from Sonic Heroes for the original Xbox.
Was Sonic Heroes for the Xbox? I don't think it was.
I have no idea what console I played it on then.
Yay! God, I want to learn how to make this shit. Now, what are we looking at here? Flour, yeast,
don't
milk,
know.
butter, eggs, sugar, salt, vanilla, lemon zest, oil, and breadcrumbs.
So it's like a dessert.
Yeah. Actually, this is a healing potion.
Ooh.
Mmm.
A poultice.
This could be from anywhere. Let's just say France off the bat.
A warm.
Warm. France is warm.
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 Polska. Arani Galuska. Okay, south of here. Romania?
Borders.
Borders?
Bebos.
It's either Hungary or Serbia. Hungary. Yeah! Translates to golden dumplings.
Oh, I would eat this. Baconside says, what would a healing potion have to look like for you not to even try it?
Ooh.
I had like an easy answer, but then I thought, what is the minimum limit of how yucky something can look?
Right.
Because like obviously you can think of just the most gross thing ever and think I'm not drinking that.
Right.
But if it's a healing potion, to not even try it,
That's a really good
what's,
question.
I think.
I think it would have to have like a film on the top. It would have to have like a scum. Like I can't stand like greasy textures.
I feel like for me, it's gotta have 3 dead bugs in it.
3 dead, at least not 2. So you'd still drink it with 2.
It's like one dead. If a witch hands me a potion with 1 dead bug in it, I'm like, okay, I don't want to be rude.
Yeah, you're like
this
she
is
just
an
wasn't.
accident.
She just wasn't looking in the cauldron when she
Yeah.
she made this. Yeah.
Two dead bugs. I'm gonna miss the second dead bug. I'm not gonna see it. I'm gonna see the first dead bug, then I'm gonna look away because I don't want to like stare at my drink while I'm supposed to drink it. But I'm gonna drink it with my like lips pursed. 3 dead bugs is not an accident.
See,
I am not drinking that.
I was also thinking that, but I was thinking like if there's like a big evil centipede coiled up inside the bottle, I would immediately think like, oh, the dead centipede is why it's a healing potion. Like it's been fermenting
Yeah.
in there, and the juices are why it's special. But it would
I-
need to be
yeah.
like. if it had like a bubbling surface, like it like mud over a hot spring, and there was like clouds of green gas coming out of it, I don't know if I would drink that.
I would drink like the noxious clouds of green gas just because that feels right for a potion and a witch. I feel like that's just on brand. I mean, if it smells like bad, maybe not. But like if it's just making like sort of a fun dry ice effect, that would like encourage me to drink it, even if it's green.
What if there's a dead bug and like a tiny shriveled up like clone of you inside of it?
Oh. Oh,
Would you drink that?
no. Okay, so one. How big is the dead bug?
The bug, it's like tiny. It's like a fly.
Oh.
It's
Yeah.
it's clear that the bug is what killed you. Like the tiny you and the bug had a fight and it won. And drowned.
And then died of old age.
And then died of old age, yes.
Yeah, I would drink it, but I would pretend not to notice the bug. I didn't want to be rude.
That's valid. That's very fair. Honestly, a bit wise. If there was like a cocoon inside of it that was clearly like anchored to something, that I would not want to drink that. Like a nest.
Oh, yeah, that's scary. Like a silkworm cocoon at the bottom, like leaning up. That's
Yeah.
scary. I feel like that thing would hatch the moment I go to drink it.
Because that, you know, that's what would happen, right? Like
Yeah,
a worm
yeah.
would skitter out and go like down your throat.
Yeah, yeah, and that's what heals you, obviously.
Right,
But like,
obviously,
the witch
yeah.
doesn't tell you that.
Well, it does
Because
that.
then who would
and-
drink the potion?
Or it does that, and then the witch is like, no, you have to finish the rest of the juice. And then you drink the juice, and it's like delicious. It's like the best tasting thing you've ever had.
Then you want to have a second one, and the witch is like,
No.
No.
If you get 2 worms in you, they'll have babies.
Don't be greedy.
And you're not a responsible parent.
You're not ready to take care of them. The stalk won't fit down your throat. The witch doesn't know how sex works.
why would a witch need to know how sex works? She's got worms that heal people.
Right, she has healing worms. And she finds them like in a stump outside. She doesn't know how they breed. They're just in the stump for her.
It's unclear. They're buddies.
This is the plot of Upstream Color, by the way. No, it is not. You guys say that out, like, I can say literally anything, and you guys are like, this is literally the plot of Undertale. Like, no, it's not. It, like, vaguely resembles something that maybe happened in a webcomic you remember 10 years ago. It's not just the plot of something. Shut up. Die.
This
Go
is
away.
Literally the plot of Amber Skies.
A lot of things did happen in Amber Skies, and that book doesn't really have a plot, so... It kind of does happen in Sekiro. There's like you drink seed water in Sekiro out of a gourd.
Ooh.
Galangal, hi Malaysia. Borders. Indonesia. The smartest country on earth is Infonesia.
I believe you mean the most forgetful country.
They all have Infonesia.
They forgot all their information.
Cabbage, onion, bell pepper, tomato, garlic, ground beef, tomato paste, paprika, salt, vegetable oil. Now this just looks like food and wet. This looks Austrian.
Yeah, it just looks like food and wet.
Austria. Warm.
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 Their neighboring country is Misinfornesia. They forget everything untrue.
Kapuska. Romania. A lot of worms.
CT, are we ever going to get an Amber Skies audiobook? Yes, but it will only be read by me after I've run on the treadmill for about 5 hours. So I'm going to be out of breath and complaining into the mic.
And the entire time I'm going to throw things at James. During all the fight scenes, I'm going to like scare James with a big scary Halloween mask.
CT's going to tell the worms where I live.
When there's a sad scene, I'm going to tell James about puppies that are poor. And when there's a happy scene, I'm going to tell Jamie that the puppies paid off their student loans.
Aww.
Where the fuck is this? What's going on? Where am I?
It's Puppytopia.
Belarus. Turkey! Fuck it! Shit.
Fuck.
Fuck. Damn it.
Fuck.
Speaking of
Flour,
worms,
sugar, water.
you ever heard
Ooh,
of the
bananas. Wait.
bananas, sweet potatoes, corn, shredded coconut? Okay, I think we're in either the Caribbean or Southeast Asia.
We've totally had this one. I remember being in chat for this one appearing, and I commented on it like they were little baby chicks or something, and Candy read out my message.
Oh.
But I don't remember the answer.
Let's try Jamaica to start off. Okay, if it's ice cold, then we're going to Indonesia. Jim put. Sounds good as fuck. Yeah, corn and bananas always makes me think Filipino, but like the big player in Southeast Asia is Indonesia. That is a jambon beurre. Hello, France.
Oh, that looks yummy.
I wanna have a real one of these so bad. It's literally just a baguette with butter and ham, like a really
would
high
want
quality
that.
butter and ham.
I would want that with like a gallon of wine.
Yup, up top, buddy. Oh, chicken feet. Right?
Oh, that's chicken feet.
No.
So that's chicken feet.
I thought that was a leg bone there for a second. Okay.
So that's not chicken feet.
No, it's definitely Chinese though. White cut chicken. Traditional dish. Cut into pieces. Interesting. Isn't that just a fancy ham sandwich? No, the jambon beurre is like the original ham sandwich. Oh, fuck, I'm dying.
They're killing you.
Flour, water, olive oil, salt, yeast, sweet or savory toppings.
It looks like this is pizza.
Roots in the western part of the Mediterranean and is very popular in a cultural region known for its diverse and flavorful cuisine. It is a versatile pastry that can be enjoyed both in sweet and savory forms. This is making me think like Colombia. Cold? Alright, damn. Let's hit him with a quick Brazil. Coca. Portugal? Spain. The Dutch word kok and the English word cake. Huh, alright. Well, that's flatbread. I need a good flatbread recipe. Corn dough, cacao. Oh, I've had this. This shit's really
What is
good.
it?
I don't know what it's called. It's good as fuck though. If Wolf is in chat, they're yelling at me about this because I've had this and it was good as fuck. I'm pretty sure this is Mexican. Like, okay, you see this like honeycomb shaped taurine thing? Like,
Yeah.
every Mexican restaurant has like big jugs of agua fresca in these exact containers.
Huh.
Pozol.
Puzzle.
Whoa. Now what is this?
Oh.
These are all different
That-
ones.
That first one's growing things.
This first one took headshot damage. Lamb, chickpeas, onion, tomatoes, potatoes, dried fruits. Okay, saffron, turmeric. We're in a... Yup. I love anything cooked in a little clay pot. That's always cutest.
It's rather cute.
All right. One more, and then we're gonna move to
Aw.
Scrandle. Wheat
You're
berries,
shy.
ricotta cheese, sugar, chocolate chips, candied fruit. This cannot be the best picture you have of whatever this is.
What is a wheat berry?
I've never heard of a wheat berry, my friend.
That can't be. It's not allowed.
Chat, do you know what wheat berries are? Ricotta? Ricotta cheese, right? I know that's like an American pronunciation. Wheat berries are a kind of gnome currency. This seems like the type of shit they were making back in like ancient Sumeria. This is the type of shit that you would like go nuts for in the court of Ashurbanipal II. Speaking of, I think we might be in the Middle East somewhere. No? I don't think... Kuchia. What do you think, James?
I don't... Egypt.
Italy has like some... Oh, it is Italian. Yeah, Italy has some weird shit sometimes. The origins of Cuccia are tied to a severe famine that affected Sicily in the 17th century. The people of Palermo were starving due to a shortage of grain. On December 13th, a shipment of grain arrived in the port of Palermo, attributing the intercession of St. Lucy. The people, in their hunger, boiled the grains immediately rather than grind them into flour, thus creating the first version of Cuccia. Does not sound very good. Okay, we got beets, we got potatoes. We're in Northern Europe. We got bacon. Pickled gherkins. Denmark. Easy game. Suet, dried flowers, sugar, milk, baking powder. Steamed puddings. UK.
Oh, what were they thinking?
What were they thinking? Yeah, those are also tacos? Oh, no. Kimchi, sriracha, cilantro, lime radish, cucumber. Optional gochujang, mayonnaise, carrots, and sesame seeds. This is American. Korean taco. That's fusion cuisine, baby.
Ooh, that looks really good.
Chicken, yogurt, cream, ginger paste, garlic paste. Okay, this was clearly... Okay, saffron, Iran. Borders. Damn it. The other direction.
You're in trouble now.
I guess I am. What? Pakistan? Yep. Final score? Alright. Time for Scrandle.
Go, my Scrandle.
Alright. You ready for the daily?
Yeah. Oh.
This looks yummy as fuck, dude.
Yeah, plus it's cheaper.
Although you do have to put your fingies in the chocolate. I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't like that. Well, okay, you don't have to, technically. This person's just a pervert.
Yeah.
I would be holding it on both hands, like my fingers were crab claws. Like my fingers were the legs of a crab, and this is an upside-down crab, and I'm its hands.
You're confusing the metaphor.
Wasn't
Imagine
a metaphor.
I'm this thing, and a crab is holding it with its evil claws. And I'm also its fingers that are crabs.
Distinctly not a metaphor, but thank you. Well, okay.
It's close enough. Whatever. I'll take the L.
I won't.
Yup.
Yup. They look so similar. Why?
Yeah.
Oh.
Pork sandwich.
Loaded messy fries or pork sandwich that looks like it's infested bone.
Really?
No.
Messy fries always gets like a big bonus here.
Perverts. 10 snails in a white wine vinegar.
With
Okay.
celery. With celery.
With celery.
For 4 runes 30 in Belgium.
Yeah, I mean, the chili cheese fries are going to win.
What are we guessing? It's like there's a Twitter account that puts up a poll that says like, would you eat this? You've got like the picture, the title, and the price, and it like we're trying to guess like which one was more popular. You know, because it's only guessing, like, would you eat this? And we're trying to guess which one has the higher percentage. Horseradish and red onion on bread. I think it's the Christmas chips. Yeah.
Yep.
Yup.
Meat unknown.
Or pulled pork chips, gravy, and applesauce in a tiger loaf.
Ooh, but it is 67 cents versus $8.
I mean, I wouldn't have the unknown meat sandwich. Although, like, I mean, fried chicken. Like, obviously. Fried chicken, like,
yeah, the
it
fried
kills.
chicken looked way better. It's just like there's something about how people apply green to their meal.
I'm not a fan of the mushy peas. I consider it a lesser tech within meals. I had mushy peas when I was in the UK, and they were not very good.
I couldn't imagine why.
I don't even know what a bhaji is. Peri chicken halloumi wrap, like obviously, yeah.
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 Yeah. It's like bhaji is like a fried onion. Ooh. You ever had pork belly, James?
I don't think I have.
What? Why was that only 36? What the fuck?
I have no idea. That looked insane. That was a stupid number.
Yeah, that looked really good. Chicken biryani, yeah. Whoa, that's
Damn,
so close.
You got that by 0.10%. You got that by one person.
Sausage and lumpe.
Sausage in lump.
What is happening
Probably-
here?
I can't tell if that's like a crushed like plastic cup or if that's what is that?
I think it's part of the wrapper. I genuinely can't tell what that is, so I'm going for
That looks
sausage
like
and
plastic
lumpy.
wrap.
What?
People
No,
want
it's-
that plastic wrap.
I
They
guess
want to
it's
know
like-
what it is.
It's like 30 cents. Okay, the steak and peppercorn. Don't put the whole ass peppercorns in your sauces. Why? You're just gonna bite into that, and it's gonna be like an explosion.
Ugh.
Jesus, that's so close. The full Monty, huh? A lot of different sausages. Got some good-looking onions, but I don't know. The meat looks pretty competent.
Why'd they call it the full Monty?
To distinguish it from the lesser Monty. That one's only bread.
I'm gonna go with the flatbreads.
Yeah, the flatbreads look much better. Okay, the
That
crust doesn't look half bad, but that, like, whatever's happening here is not good.
if I blur my eyes, that looks like apple pie, which makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah. Looks leathery. I don't fuck with
Ugh. You can craft armor from it.
it. You can make scaled pizza armor. That's a good looking smash burger. Scheme poutine for your machinations.
Oh.
Only evildoers may eat this meal.
When Jane was my vizier, this is the only thing I fed them.
I didn't like it.
Fries loaded with haggis, cheddar, and peppercorn sauce. I fuck with haggis, honestly. No cheese, not poutine. Yeah, correct. That improper poutine construction.
These are both like shoddily constructed, but neither of them are like so shitty that they're like the usual dog shit scrandle.
Yeah. It's a very fresh looking hamburger. Like, look at how healthy all
Yeah.
those vegetables look.
Yeah. Like you peeled those off of the trees.
Oh, I mean, no wonder it looks so good. It's from Hungerford Town.
Oh,
Everyone's hungry there.
that makes sense. They know about meals.
Right. They invented it. They invented being hungry.
Those bastards.
Sausage in a crepe with fries. Or the Hog Father.
Well, it is called the Hogfather, so
Oh, it's got double patty, bacon, and pulled pork. That's so
that just
much,
feels-
dog.
that feels like it'd be too much.
I think you would explode if you tried to eat that.
I would.
And it's also 10 runes. Nah. I should have expected the Hogfather. Why is it green? It should not be green.
It's garlic. It's cheesy garlic pizza bread.
Is that olive oil? Is that just like pools of olive oil floating on the top? That's so nasty. Pesto? If it had pesto, it would totally say it had pesto. There's no way. And this one has the beer buff, so we're going this one. Whoa. Very close.
Your Honor, this one has the bebub. Death.
Jim, do you have any, like, positive memories associated with McDonald's?
I would say yes, because they used to have those damn hamster tunnels for Jamie's, but they did take those away.
Yeah, they took those away and don't have them anymore.
But food-wise, probably not. Other than the fact that it's like McDonald's.
Yeah. I remember when I was, like, very, very young, the McDonald's by my house had, like, GameCubes in a kiosk that you could play.
What?
Yeah.
That sounds badass.
They, like, the TVs that they were hooked up to, like, literally never worked, though.
Aw.
Which was a shame. Because I
I
really
remember-
wanted to play, like, Nintendo 64 or whatever.
I remember Burger King always had the better toys because when the one summer they had Furby toys, I was fucking obsessed with the Burger King Furbies.
Why? What about them was so enticing to you?
I like Furbies. I think they're cute.
That is
I think
nice.
everyone who hates on Furby should go to hell.
Ooh, this looks good. I remember the McDonald's by my house was still themed like the TV show. Like there were like stools at a bar.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So you could like sit on Mayor McCheese's head and eat a burger.
The McDonald's Land's characters that had to all go away because they were like sued to death for being marketing to children.
Well, they actually stole those from another cartoon called HR Puffin Stuff.
Really?
Yeah, I did an episode of the like forever ago. I did an episode of the podcast on that. And like, yeah, there was like this one group of guys back in the 70s who would make these weird like composite live action children's shows that were all like bizarre and psychedelic. Like I forget which one it was, but there was a character named Witchy Poo. It had a very like Yellow Submarine Beatles era LSD type thing going on.
Huh.
And there was a McDonald's just like copied them. Witchy Poo was HR Puffin Stuff. Yup.
Huh.
Yeah, so all that shit is like stolen.
That's wild.
Yeah. I remember when like the toy meta for McDonald's was like, it's one of those things that growing up I thought I was going to be like, this is always going to matter to me, is like which fast food restaurant has the best toys.
Yeah.
Like I would like get mad at adults for being like, what, you don't pay attention to which restaurants have which toys? Look at that giant fucking palm seed or whatever.
That is an oddly shaped fucking burger.
I'd eat it though.
I would too. I don't like how it's growling at me.
Can we do a server viewing of HR Puffin Stuff? That could be fun one night. Witchy Poo is a wicked but ineffective witch who has been targeting Freddy the Flute. She rides a large rocket-powered broom with a steering wheel called the Vroom Broom. That's awesome.
Well, that sounds fucking cool.
Chat, go to the HR Puffin Stuff wiki and find me more things to read out loud. Please. That burger does look good. I think after this, I'm literally gonna like go make a burger or some shit.
Oh,
Yup.
I already had my. I don't like how the hot dog in Prime is held.
Yeah.
I also don't like it.
I don't like Prime.
Yup.
I don't have like hard opinions on it though. Dr. Blinky is also the head of HR Puffinstuff's Anti-Smog Pollution and Witch Committee.
So, is that anti-smog, pollution, and witch, or is that anti-smog, and also we talk about pollution and witches?
It's anti-smog but pro-pollution and witches. That sushi does not look very good. Sorry. Pastrami grilled cheese or sausage and chips.
I would go with the pastrami grilled
Yeah,
cheese.
the sandwich looks good. Gammon sandwich with original sauce. Alright, whatever.
Do you mean original?
The talking trees that appear often in the series resemble the fighting trees from the Wizard of Oz.
From the Wizard of Oz.
From the Wizard of Oz. There's too much slop here.
Warning, there is slop.
There's
Warning.
slop. Okay, obviously it's 9. That's real low. Wow. Okay. Brazil W. This feels like cheating. This is like clearly like an edited photo. Like
It
somebody
does,
doctored
yeah.
this one up and made it pretty.
Yeah.
It does look good though.
And it worked by 6 people.
A group of talking mushrooms on Witchy Poo's side that turn whoever touches them into mushrooms. The mushroom leader smokes a cigar and speaks like James Cagney. That is the thickest steak sandwich I've ever seen. God damn.
Holy shit. I think I've seen thicker in these scrandals.
Yeah, very possible. The witches of living islands are often called upon by HR Puffinstuff to blow Witchy Poo out of the sky. They consist of the North Wind, voiced by Walker Edmondson, in a shivering voice, the South Wind, voiced by Joan Gerber, in a Southern Belle voice, the East Wind, voiced by Walker Edmondson in a Chinese accent, and the West Wind, voiced by Lenny Wenrib, impersonating John Wayne. 27 runes for this is insane, yeah.
Ugh, 27. Jesus.
Did you have like a favorite fast food restaurant growing up, James?
I would probably say it was Burger King, but that was because of the Furbies.
Really? The Furbies were that influential on you?
They were so important to me.
I remember I went to McDonald's and I got a Shadow the Hedgehog themed basketball video game.
That is badass.
It was badass. That was like the gold standard for toys, and
Yeah.
it was around the time when McDonald's started shitifying. So I was like, I felt personally betrayed by the quality of all toys that I got after my Shadow the Hedgehog basketball game.
Yeah, there's not going to be much better than a actual video game, you know?
Right. It was one of those like handheld ones with 3 buttons.
Yeah. Yeah, I had
those.
one of those, but for, I think, Knuckles.
Oh, what did Knuckles play? What was his game?
I can't remember. It's been so long. It perhaps was hockey? But why would Knuckles play hockey?
Why would Knuckles play hockey?
Why would Knuckles play hockey?
I remember one time when I was on like a trip to go to Hungary with my family. The airline gave me like a kids package because I was really young, and it had one of those like handheld video games, but it was like an upgraded version of those that had like 10 games on it.
Really?
Yeah, it had like a bunch of different games, and it had like a D-pad and shit.
Holy shit.
I thought that was the coolest thing ever. I know I've got it somewhere still. I'll try
You
and
were
dig
right.
that
That
up.
was the... Yeah, you gotta stream that.
I will be the first person to stream the like Hungry Airlines International Kids Package games.
You're gonna do that stream, and somebody is gonna appear in the chat and be like, "I've been searching for that artifact for 17 years.
Must give it to me.
What would you do if somebody did that in chat and then showed up in my server and they like posted a selfie of themselves and they were like an 104-year-old man?
I have dedicated my life to this craft of archival.
he's clearly taking the selfie in like a stone room that has pictures of this thing on it.
You think that he's like archiving different video games at first, but it's literally just this one handheld he's been trying to get.
He's built like a little shrine to it.
It's the only game he's ever played.
Remember when McDonald's had actual factual Bionicles as one of its kid toys? Is that true? I thought they
That
were
is
like
actually
off-brand
true.
ones.
No, many years ago when Bionicle was first coming out, there was briefly like literal actual Bionicle sets you could have from McDonald's, and they were badass. Later, many years later, I think either McDonald's or Burger King got the license again, and they did shitty ones. They didn't do real Bionicles. They did like the toys of the Bionicles, but in like McDonald's shitty toy style, which meant like they were really good for McDonald's toys, but they were really bad for real toys, you know?
Right. Right. What's that one Bionicle toy that's like it looks like it's made of like leftover parts from another production line or something?
Oh my god.
There's some like extremely small, simple Bionicle. You know what I'm talking about?
So many are coming to mind. Are you thinking of Good Guy?
I'm thinking of Good Guy, yes.
That's incredible. For reasons hidden for now, recently had to make a fucking statue of Good Guy as a 3D model for a friend. That's so funny.
That's so cool. I want a 3D print Good Guy. Where did Good Guy come from? Like, why does he exist?
Good Guy came from I believe it was 2007 or 2008 line, and he was literally just like a promotional polybag figure. Like Lego always makes like polybag sets, which are like really tiny shitty versions of them. Of like little things from like the real lines. Like so for Star Wars they'll make like a tiny shitty X-wing out of like 30 parts.
I fucking loved those as a kid. Those are my favorite things.
Yeah.
I got a bunch of those from like when my parents took me to fucking Disneyland for my birthday. They took me to the big ass Lego store in downtown Disney, and they got me like a bunch of those, and I had like 4 X-wings and 4 TIE fighters, and I made a board game with them.
That's badass.
It was the coolest thing that like elementary school me ever did.
Literally. I think it was the reason Good Guy exists like that is because he's one of those X-Wing polybags, but because Bionicle parts are larger, they can only fit like 7 Bionicle parts for like where you would get like an entire X-Wing if it was smaller. So
That
that's why
makes
Good Guy
sense.
looks like shit.
Does he have lore?
Oh god, does he?
Because that's like the point of Bionicle.
I think the polybags mostly didn't have lore, but
thought
I
a lot
might
of
be
them did.
wrong. No, the polybags didn't. Mostly. Okay, yeah.
Sucked.
I've consulted the tome and he has no lore. I'm sorry.
Oh, is there? Can you go to AO3 and look up Good Guy Bionicle? See if there's any fan fiction about Good Guy.
I like how it auto-filled to AO3 Bionicle because it knew. After looking up the term good guy lore, it knows what I'm looking for next.
I see. Someone's getting a little randy, aren't they? Good Guy's wiki page is currently undergoing revision by Good Guy 2006. That's badass. I hope he regales us with lore. Looking at the Good Guy page on AO3 is like looking into the Ark of the Covenant.
I've got great news. The second response is Shrek and His Friends' Bizarre Adventure: The Complete Saga. I am not reading that.
No,
Thank
thank you. No. I don't want any of these like stupid bit ones. I want a true blue dyed-in-the-wool pervert writing horny things about Good Guy from Bionicle.
$6,000 words of Good Guy.
Really?
Oh wait, there's only three. There's only three fucking responses. There's only three things that contain Good Guy on AO3.
Good Guy wasn't McDonald's. It was for a Belgian fast food chain, Quick, in France. Wait, really?
Oh yeah, it was a polybag.
Oh.
I think you could also get Good Guy as a bonus package with batteries. That is correct. I believe that is why there are two versions of Good Guy. One of them has the blue Rockshi staff, and the other one has the red Rockshi staff.
Which one is the true Good Guy? Chat, you know what to do.
Good
That's
Guy
an
fanfic
awful lot
writing
done.
stream one?
No, we can't do it as a bit. It has to be sincere. I wanted there to be a pervert who had actual sexual feelings for Good Guy Bionicle 2006. It's easy to write a fan fiction as a joke. I wanted it to be real. That looks actually good. Mozzarella pizza. What else would be on the pizza? Doesn't all pizza have mozzarella? Oh, it's Brazil. Okay, they're doing scary things with mozzarella and pizza.
Well, I am scared.
Red staff Good Guy and blue staff Good Guy could go crazy. That's very true, honestly. Okay, now when I asked you about Good Guy, you mentioned that there were other things like that came to mind. What other Bionicles like that were you imagining?
Oh my god, the way you phrased it and the way we were talking about Burger King or McDonald's toys and stuff, I thought you meant a different poly bag, but pretty much the most famous one is Good Guy, but I thought you meant the iconic little Bionicle spider here. Let me grab an image for you.
All right.
I thought you meant this little guy.
Let me see. Oh, he's cute. He's actually very cute. Now, what's this guy's story? He's got a little mask on his butt.
This is a spider. It is called a ficau? A fiku? I don't know. But they're very cute, and they were one of my favorite little guys when I was little.
That is an excellent little guy.
When I think this came in like a set that it was like basically a bunch of random pieces. Oh no, this was also a poly bag. Okay, I was wrong. Interesting. Well, we learned something today.
We did learn something today.
But I remember taking those pieces and just making a whole bunch of different colored versions of that little spider because I really liked him.
That's cute. I remember I had all the bow rocks, and that was like, I'm the coolest motherfucker in the Bionicle universe.
There's a fucking local the witches store that resells like old toys and shit. They have like a case of like sealed Bionicles, like Generation 1, like
Whoa!
Tahu and all them, and the Bow Rock and stuff.
That's
And
so
there's-
cool.
you know how like the Bohrok had their little buddies, the Bohrok Va that would go with them, or
Yeah.
whatever. They have a little Galak Va there, and every time I go into the witch's store, I look at it because I have a little blue Bohrok with me, like right above me, at my desk, and I'm
Aw.
like, oh. If you weren't $35, I would take you home.
Oh,
But
that's
you're a vintage item.
expensive.
I'm not paying $40 for a 20-year-old toy.
Yeah. I had the fucking like encyclopedias and shit for Bionicle.
Aww.
Did you ever? Okay. Did you know that there was like a whole lore book for like user creations that people submitted?
Oh my god, the fucking
They were
was
like
that the
bounty hunters.
Rahi?
No, they were called like the Dark Hunters or something because they were like bounty hunters in
Oh.
universe.
I think I had the prequel to that book, which was I think the first book was like people made their own animals, and then the winners of that contest made it into the book, and then the sequel was Dark Hunters, I think.
That's so cool.
That's such a cool idea for a toy line. Like, hey, make your own thing with our bits that we've designed, and then maybe your thing can be canon.
It is cute.
Like, if you won that contest as a child and your thing became canon, like, I would have been reading every single like Bionicle book after that to see if my thing got mentioned, you know?
Right. Dude, I would bring that shit on dates. Like, that's so cool.
Putting that shit on my resume. When I
Right.
was 8 years old, I designed a canonical Bionicle.
Canonical Bionicle. That is a nice mouthfeel. Hey, check out this Bionicle dictionary. Yeah, the guy I designed when I was 8 is real. My Bionicle turned into a canonical.
I have a bunch of Bionicles I need to dig up. I've got Godunka, and I've got one that's white and red one that looks like a mantis, and those two are my favorite. I have Godunka behind me. I still need to do a stream where I build Godunka.
Watch out, Gadunka's behind you.
Fuck!
Do you know Gadunka's lore?
I'm pretty sure Godunka was like a ocean bug, but got turned really big.
That,
I really like that.
that should be like the backstory of a character from Breaking Bad.
Jesse was an ocean bug that smoked meth and got really big.
And then he got big.
Now him and Walter are hunting for the mask of life.
We need to cook more blue meth so we can fund a submarine trip. Jesse, we have to go to Metro Nui. I'm gonna put my swords on my back so they become wings so I can fly, Jesse. Mr. White, the Bohrok are gonna kill us. They're gonna beat us up and take our meth.
Picturing like a really tense like Breaking Bad shootout, but they're like firing at Bohrok from across a fucking parking lot.
You brought a disc launcher to a drug deal? It's the scene with Gus and the bomb, but like the old guy, like his chest opens up and it flicks out the little worm controlling him. Like, ah! I'm gonna shoot you in the head. Okay, what am I gonna shoot you in the head with? Your disc launcher. And where am I gonna shoot you with my disc launcher? In the head. We can't
really
we can't bring him in on the deal. He's a fucking Matoran.
Oh my god.
Do not sell my husband masks of power, yo. Holy shit.
Oh my god.
Just the idea of the one change to Breaking Bad being that Jesse was an ocean bug that grew too big. It's really good.
It doesn't change much, but it makes him just a great character.
It does. It makes him all the more tragic. He could have been living a beautiful life on the seafloor.
You could have had an ocean wife.
Yo, bitch, I need more sand to nest in. That's true.
Okay. So is Walter White a witch that turned Jesse into a ocean human? A land human?
No, I think that just happened off screen. Like you don't learn about Jesse's ocean adventures until like the second season.
It's like part of me wishes more shows were like dog shit like Riverdale. So weird dumb bullshit like that could happen in more shows, you know? Really surprise me. Really make me not see it coming when aliens show up. So I'll know to fucking appreciate foreshadowing when I have it.
Exactly. They're like, oh yeah, fucking. By the way, Severance is happening under the sea. All the Audis are Bionicles. Idiot. I will take your wife's masks. I will take your son's mask. I will take the mask of your infant daughter. You ever actually tried to watch Riverdale?
I have not. Have you?
No.
Oh, good.
I think it could be.
It could.
It could be a fun. It could be one of those funs.
I was gonna say it could be really good, and I would never know. But
I was gonna say that would be fun to inflict on you and Candy Insanity. I
that
want
actually
to
could
know
be very fun.
Sanity's opinions of Riverdale.
That's a good fucking point. He
We should.
he hates when he expects things.
Oh. There's Jamie, there's a significant chance that Sanity could unironically enjoy Riverdale.
We have to show him Riverdale. It's our duty as citizens of Cetopia. Or Cetopia if you're in a rush.
Oh. Is that the one that ended in polyamory but then didn't let Archie and Jugheap fuck? I don't know, man. I don't know these things.
Jugheap is Jughead's evil version.
It's the version of him that grew up in the forest.
Riverdale MST3K, please, I beg of you. If we could do shit like that on Twitch without getting deemked, we would.
There's gotta be like
we could rig it up so that we're the only ones who can talk in a Discord server and everyone can hop in and watch.
Yeah, that could be fun.
Come on, chat. Join your close personal friends, CT Jame, Candy, and Sanity.
We're all gonna get in a big Discord call together. Not even in a server.
We're gonna manually turn all of your audio down as you join in.
Every single one.
And you're gonna have to do that for everyone but the four of us.
Or you won't be able to hear anything. I've honestly stopped caring about Scrandal. I'm just picking things at random using my monkey brain and thinking about beautiful things with my friend Jamie.
You're picturing a little bug named Jesse Pinkman at the bottom of the sea.
I am, and he's growing big because of green toxic waste.
They
That
need
should
to
be a
make
thing
they,
again. There should be there should be more sludge.
There should
that
be
gives
green toxic waste, honestly.
and it should give people powers.
Hey, wait, you're so right.
James, if you had to write like a dog shit 80s like tie-in toy cartoon, what would you do?
Oh my god. That would be so much fun. I would have been a Greg Varsity in another life. I would have made a dog shit series and accidentally made really elaborate lore. If I was like,
What did he make?
he made Bionicle.
Oh, yes.
He was one of the people, but I'm pretty sure he was like the lead writer.
He was one of the Bioniclers.
Yeah,
I see.
that's what their crime fighting team was called.
But I feel like you would have a lot of fun like writing for a He-Man type thing where it's like we have to do this for the toys, but then once you do that, it's fine. You can do whatever you want.
Exactly. I like literally. I would enjoy writing for a Transformers TV show unironically.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even like a Transformers head, but put me in, coach.
So would you do it more as like a He-Man Masters of the Universe thing where you have like a cast of adventures going on quests? Or would you do it more like a Sailor Moon type deal where it's like a more Monster of the Week type thing?
I think I would do Masters of the Universe. I am not a Masters of the Universe head, mostly because I've been exposed to it through other people's nostalgia. So like
Same.
when
I have no
Bionicle
allegiance to it.
Exactly. When Bionicle inevitably gets its like nostalgia reboot line in like 5 years, and it's like all the original toys on store shelves for the true fans or whatever, like a second generation Jamies are going to be exposed to Bionicle in the same scornful way that I'm exposed to He-Man, and to those children who are going to hate Bionicle because it's old men toys on store shelves, I hear you. I understand. That's what He-Man is to me right now.
Right.
Sorry. Had to get in my rant against He-Man there for a second. Except for Skeletor. None of my criticisms apply to Skeletor.
The He-Man reboot was supposedly pretty good, even though Tumblr was very mad about it for a couple months. Still not entirely sure why.
I probably believe it.
Yeah, a lot of those like reboots are supposedly not bad.
Yeah, I mean, if you are like a showrunner getting a second crack at something you worked on and have had like a long time to think about it and the characters, like chances are it's gonna be pretty good, unless it's Star Wars. In
Yeah.
which case,
Yeah,
in which case they really gotta take those keys away from David Filoni.
Okay, yeah. Mice King Mike in chat brings up a good point. Like, we're talking dog shit on the tier of like Street Sharks.
Oh
Like
yeah,
just some shit no one watched.
how would I? What would I do with like just the worst fucking? Okay, here's what I'm envisioning.
Okay.
It's a 80s toy line based on like a rich American immigrant's misunderstanding of the concept of witches and Halloween. So it's like all of the Halloween monsters are the bad guys and the heroes are witches with different themes.
I see.
And this wealthy immigrant doesn't really get the fact that witches are girls, so there's a boy witch, and the cartoonists really fight back about it at first because it's like you can't make a boy witch, it's not
Right.
allowed.
Right.
But this goes above marketing's head, and the boy witch is released regardless, and in the 80s it's a big controversy.
Oh.
There are two things turning your children into Satanists: D&D and the boy witch.
And the male witch.
And the male witch.
Okay. There needs to be like a child character to get the child demographic in.
Yeah.
So
That's gotta be like,
who's your child
it's gotta be
character?
like, the child character has to like come with the big expensive toy, so it's like a child driving a mech. It's like,
Oh.
but it's got to be like Halloween themed. So it's like Frankenstein if his head was like a baby instead. Not a baby, but like a 10-year-old.
Right, like a child who can
Yeah.
control him.
Exactly.
Like a big evil puppet, or like a big badass puppet or mech or something.
Yeah, yeah. And the toy line's explanation is that this is Frankenkid, and he's driving his dad's body as they search for his head, which was stolen by Cyber Dracula.
I see. I like Cyber Dracula as the villain.
Yeah,
It's
they're all like,
it's a Dracula that knows how to use the internet, and so his vampire powers are also internet based. I'm uploading myself for evil.
every time he enters the scene, you hear the modem dial up, and the entire environment turns into black and green lines.
There's like a bunch of particles come out of the nearest toaster or something, or like power outlet, and then Dracula's there. Cyber Dracula's there. He turns into a .bat file. All right, +2.
That's really good.
Very good. Take your +2s and go. Get out of here, buddy.
It's all the different Halloween monsters. Very Halloween themed stream today.
It
But
is,
all
yeah.
the different Halloween monsters have like different like modern interpretations. They're not all just Cyber Dracula. I think the Mummy is pollution for some reason. It's kind of Captain Planet-esque.
Yeah. No, I like that. Or it's like it should all be things that like parents think are bad for kids.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
like the mummy's like a gangster that smokes a big cigar, and he's like, I love destroying my lungs and being a mummy.
Oh my god, wait. Maybe the here's marketing just called. They said kill Frankenkid. We don't like him anymore. Put him in the shredder. Instead, the child character, so 10-year-olds can like the show, is the werewolf, and he turns into the werewolf if he stays up past his bedtime.
Oh, and it's like bad when that happens.
Yeah,
No,
and
that should be-
it's revealed as a twist
That
in
should be
in the first season.
That should be the evil werewolf. That's like the evil child werewolf, and he's
Yeah.
like the bully character, or he's he's like, "What's up, fart knocker?"
I'm going to turn into a wolf.
I like the idea that the child character is like a comically innocent little German boy.
like the showrunners didn't like, they saw on the like list of notes that the corporate gave them was that they had to add a child character to be relatable, but they didn't want to, so they just added like a fucking comically out of place polite German boy.
Or it's like the corporate kept getting mad at them for like giving him too many qualities. It's like, no, he can't be too rambunctious. We can't encourage. It's like his good qualities weren't enough, so it's like by the time he comes out of writing, he's like this morally pure, like lobotomized, like angel child, like he's just kind of stumbling through the world in a beautiful stupor, and he like doesn't know about pain yet.
He's the only thing that can repel Cyber Dracula, and nobody knows why.
I can't wait to play with my awesome toys. Look at me, I'm playing with my yo-yo. And they're like, we're gonna kill you, little German boy. Yeah, he's like a kid Van Helsing who doesn't know how to be Van Helsing yet. And the Monster Squad keep on, they're like, come with us, kid, and smoke cigarettes.
Oh my god, they're trying to be a bad influence, and every episode is about him not doing that, and also witches attack the bad guys.
No, I think the witches are like normal like She-Ra fodder. They're like, come to my sarcophagus and smoke cigarettes with me, and the witches are like, we're going to blow you up with energy beams.
All the villains are just trying to like be like peer pressure, and they're getting like fucking electrocuted for it. That's
Right.
awesome.
And then like and then Witchulon is like, kills you with lightning. Kills you with wolf lightning. It's Van Helsing's nephew. His dad is like a dentist. Yeah, exactly. Like, hey, can you watch? Can you watch my? I'm asking my brother to watch my kid for a little bit. Hopefully, no Wolfman's like meet him and try to teach him how to be gay.
What are like some other?
Yeah, what are other kid
We
vices?
we added jean jacket to our food. What's another like semi-popular fear of like creatures and peer pressure of the 80s?
Stranger danger was like getting kidnapped was a thing.
Stranger danger? I guess so.
It's
Yeah.
like a little too much for a kid's cartoon,
Yeah.
though, you know.
They wouldn't do that, I don't think. Video games.
Oh yeah.
I guess yeah, video games.
A stranger danger alien abduction. That's a good one.
Okay, that's actually pretty good.
That's
yeah.
pretty good,
There,
yeah.
There can be a plebnard. That's a really good one.
Yes, there's a plebnard who doesn't speak English. Gang violence. Yes, there should be like Swamp Thing wants you to join the Crips or something.
Oh, that's a good idea.
And Swamp Thing is the one that raps because every 80s cartoon has like a rap in it at something.
You're right.
Yeah, a lot of anti-drug stuff. Ooh, eating too much junk
Drug
food.
addiction? Oh my god, drug addiction would be like a giant mosquito, but for some reason he has a stinger, and the stinger is a drug thing. Syringe.
Yes, the drug
They get
thing.
their metaphors mixed. That's the bug man.
That is the bug man.
That is the bug man.
And it's the bug
He is a
man.
mixed metaphor. He has a big crab claw too.
Yes. What are other
The creators learned that kids love crab claws, so they included it.
What does the Invisible Man do?
Ooh. Okay.
Is he just like have heroin? The cops can't see me. Here's heroin.
Cops can't see me. Here's heroin. The solution to that episode is they arm the police with Invisible Man seeing goggles.
yeah, the witches collaborate with the police. They have to do that 80s hero thing where they're like, you know who the real hero is? Me.
I love the idea that the witches are still the heroes, but they talk like generic fantasy evil witches the whole time.
They talk like cackling green witches.
Yeah.
Entire gangs of invisible men doing invisible gang violence.
I really like that.
Yeah, maybe the Invisible Man is just being lazy.
Do we have a Swamp Thing? Is Swamp Thing doing anything bad?
I thought we mentioned the Swamp Thing rapping, but that's like floating in the air. We can
Right.
give rapping and gang violence to a different character.
Oh, skeletons.
Yes. Yeah, there should be like the Bone Wizard or something.
Yeah, the Bone Wizard and his skeletons, get this. Their whole deal, fast food.
Oh.
They're really greedy and
they're
they're
hungry.
mean and they eat junk food a lot. So they set up fast food restaurants, and the Bone Wizard runs his like skeletons like a really shitty kitchen staff. He's like a really mean boss, but that is not the problem of the episode. We do not want to criticize labor.
Yes. No, it's like the little German boy wants to work at McDonald's, but the skeletons are taking his job. And so the witches have to work with the cops to kill the skeletons.
Moral of the story, there was a skeleton.
What if a skeleton worked at McDonald's? I do love when 80s cartoons are like, you know what would be fucked up? There's a ghoul working at Walmart, and he won't give you your toys. I want to buy a new yo-yo, but there's a witch working at Walmart.
That's like skewing Goosebumps, which I really like. I love the idea of a He-Man style show that's trying to be the Twilight Zone, but has to specifically like sell action figures.
They're still trying to sell toys, so they can't do the scary episode of like it's the end of the world and there's a guy locked in a bank vault and he's like the last human on Earth and he drops his glasses. And like they can't do weird psychological shit like that. They're like the last man on Earth is locked in a bank vault and also the alligator wizard is there.
And isn't he badass? Look, he saved the day. All the people are back because of Alligator Wizard.
What if a department store had a floor that didn't exist and it was run by ghosts and also there was a serpent warrior who had a badass curved greatsword?
The more this is described, like the more fucking like these are clearly He-Man characters, but the world is just like, oh, these are department stores and shit. I'm really enjoying that.
Anyone remember those books where it's a bunch of kids thinking random gay-looking people are Yetis or vampires or whatever? Oh yeah, those are the like, my cafeteria worker can't be a Frankenstein? The Bailey School kids, yeah.
What if there were a bunch of really judgmental children? What would you do?
Yeah, the one where it's like, there's a ghoul in the ice cream shop, and it's just a boy motor in a dysphoria hoodie. Exactly. I really like the idea of like Black Mirror, but there's a mummy. That's where Cyber Dracula gets his powers from. He uses the internet to recruit all these other freaks to go corrupt the little German boy.
In the like 15, 25 years later, like air quotes adult reboot, it shows what happened. Like they finally got the little German boy to smoke one cigarette and the world didn't end, so Cyber Dracula quit.
He works as like an accountant now.
Yeah, he retired.
He got away.
He thought that getting the little German boy to smoke a cigarette would like bring the cyber devil back, but it didn't.
I can picture Cyber Dracula so clearly in my brain. Instead of like a ruffle shirt, he has like a Poindexter like white button up on. He has like, instead of his like flat like widow's peak comb back, it's like wires and shit.
Yes.
It's like a ribbon cable.
Cyber Dracula did crypto scams instead. No, he's so pissed off. He missed out on those in the reboot.
Yeah, he's like trying
He's so mad.
He's like trying to pivot to AI now. He feels like he missed the boat. He's like trying to be an AI artist. People keep dunking on him on Blue Sky, and he's like keeps talking about how he's not mad about it, but he's clearly mad about it. And there's a serpent warrior. Swamp Thing get OnlyFans. Frankenstein does video essays.
Frankenstein does video essays is really good. Also, it should be the Invisible Man with OnlyFans, but good guess.
That's true. That's true. It cuts over to Frankenstein's video essay channel. It's like, did neck bolts fall off? The rise and fall of Cyber Dracula. New Black Mirror badass ice mummy get iPad. Exactly.
I'm like way more interested in Cyber Dracula now that he's all washed up.
Yeah, yeah.
Where's he do his laundry?
His apartment complex has one, but he keeps like complaining that it doesn't work very well. And he can only wash like one or two of his coats at the same time because they're really big.
Aww.
So he and they like don't take quarters anymore, so he has to use an app, and he keeps trying to hack it with his Cyber Dracula powers, but it's like a little bit too good for him, and it gives him a tummy ache when he goes inside the app.
Aww.
But he still gets his laundry for free, and he's like a little too proud of that. He does still chill with the mummy though sometimes. They smoke cigarettes together.
Yup.
Although new mummy is like listening to Joe Rogan a little too much.
I like the idea that Cyber Dracula's like, you gotta get off that shit, man. I had a cousin who was at January 6th because of that shit.
And then mummy is like, I just listen for the guests. He's a very open-minded guy. I've been getting into taking kratom.
The glue?
Glue? What?
The glue.
What do you think I said, James?
Kratom.
Yeah, wait, is kratom glue? I thought
I
kratom was
I
like...
thought it was.
I thought it was for muscle building. Do you know things about kratom that I don't know, James?
I might not. I.
It's a plant opioid. Yeah, creatine's for muscle building, but neither one of us know anything. This is what happens. Yeah, kratom is dog ashes. This is what happens when you don't listen to Joe Rogan with the mummy. The glue?
The glue. Well, I fucked that one up.
Both of us flubbed that one, my friend. On that note, I'm gonna throw you over to Cotton Candy WLW.
Thank you all for playing.
The raid message is Cyber Dracula.
Cyber Dracula has to be the villain of the Meat Planet Christmas special.
And we're out. That was a fun one.
That was a wonderful one. Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
The fucking Bionicle
Cyber
breaking...
Dracula? I was under the impression that we'd already...
The fucking Breaking Bad Bionicle one fucking killed me, dude.
God! That was so fucking good. Holy shit.
Having a Breaking Bad shootout with a disc launcher is so funny. Oh my god. That was fun. I do think we are at our best when we have like a task we can work on collaboratively.
Yeah.
It's like I think it's like easier for me to podcast in this or it's not entirely true. It's like when I'm doing something and I'm not able to just podcast with you, I feel like I don't it's like no, I have to be good at the game. No one fucking cares. They're here to hear us talk.
Yeah, that's like the big difference between doing solo streams and doing streams with other people is like the game feels like it's less pressure.
Yeah. God. I literally should have like stopped doing Scrandle and then like played a different game. I should have like booted up Lies of P or some shit.
Oh, that would have been fun.
What is Candy even? Oh, Candy's doing a variety night.
Candy's doing a Lala.
La la yay.
La la yay.
All right.
Ooh.
Tomorrow
You
is
gonna
the
go-
epic interview.
Oh shit, it is?
Yeah, it's tomorrow.
Hell yeah.
morning at 10.
Congrats.
I'm excited and scared. It's gonna go great though.
I am going out with my dad for a lunch at probably around when your stream would begin, I think. So if you need any prep or any last minute stuff, I can hop on earlier in the morning. Does that sound good?
That sounds wonderful. Oh, I should real quick.
Yeah.
I should invite you to the special streaming server.
Oh yeah.
So we can do setup there. Okay. I sent you an invite.
Yay!
Yay, Jamie.
Yay, Jamie. And I promise to behave in front of your guest.
Thank you. It's totally fine. Yeah, if you want to hop on like before 10 a.m. my time, we can do some quick setup.
Yeah,
Just
I have
to
to wake up.
Test things.
I have to wake up early tomorrow to do some homework before me and my dad go out for Father's Day lunch. So when I'm up and you are up at the same time, we will do tech tests before I go out.
Yay!
Yay! All right. This was